really like when saints say, I'm too blessed to be stressed. Now, don't get your panties in a wad because I understand the sentiment. However, stress is a natural bodily response to circumstances that are stressful. And if Jesus himself was so stressed to the point that he was sweating blood, what makes us think that we won't experience stress? That being said, I've been dealing with a lot of stress over the last couple years. We've already covered the fact that over-the-shoulder boulder holders cost a whole mortgage, all right? The cost of eggs, all right? Nobody has a real dollar menu anymore. Things are tight. And I know a lot of people think all content creators and influencers just make buku money. Full transparency, I haven't had a brand deal in almost a year. And the way that I used to make a bulk of my money on the apps is not working the same way. So I've been working tirelessly to figure out what can I do. Now to clarify, I make content because it's what I am gifted to do and because I create positive impact. And that's always the number one goal. But sis still got to pay her bills. And ain't it funny when things not making sense, they stop making sense? So I find myself constantly asking God to confirm things with signs because it's not making sense. And so I feel like it's not making sense. I never realized how much me and Gideon have in common because that man was the DJ Khaled of signs, okay? He stayed in God's face and asking for another one. And then there came this big opportunity and Gideon was all set with his large army of tens of thousands of people. And God was like, nah, it's too many ninjas. You got to cut that down. He went from tens of thousands to 300. Boy was stressed. Big opportunity, little bit of resources. But God already had a plan in place to where not only did Gideon defeat the enemy, but he and his men didn't even have to fight. The enemy defeated itself. It's easy for us to get stressed out about circumstances when they seem so big and so loud. But I'm going to remind you, as I remind myself, if God could take dirt and make humans, if God could take dirt, dust, and a little bit of breath and make human beings, whatever you got that you feel like is not enough is more than enough. I know it's frustrating. I know it's stressful. I know you tired. Whoever this is for, trust me, I know. But I also know that God is for us and that he don't need much. He just needs our yes. And we just got to keep going. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I know. He knows. He knows. Because I'm tired too. I'm ready to tap out. But I can't tap out because it's purpose in the pain. So be encouraged. Keep it going. I just felt like I needed to share that. All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed day 245 of Chris Off the Green. Screen that is. Have a good weekend. Be kind to yourself. I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.